All right, people, thank you to all of you for finding the time to join me this particular morning, just 1 minute before 12 noon, my time. I guess it'd be correct. Yeah, definitely correct to say good morning to you. I hope you're all doing well, and thank you once again for finding the time to join me. It will be, as promised on paper, a very entertaining AFCON final, and I'm rooting for my birth country, Nigeria. I hope will win, but may the best team win. But more importantly, I'm rooting for my birth country to carry the day. Hopefully that becomes the case. I appreciate you all finding the time to join the show. And as you're just joining, please be sure to drop a like on the stream, and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. The likes do go a long way. Thank you so much for finding the time to join me. This particular is a noon, afternoon. As we get to watch two African giants from the perspective of football slug it out to find out who become the current African champion, who become the next African champions. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. I appreciate you all finding the time to join the show. Ivory Coast are playing with a 4-3-3 structure. Nigeria is playing with the traditional, in this competition in particular, 3-4-2-1 structure. With the back three centrally, Truce Ekong, left centre back Basi, right centre back Shemi Ajayi, the 2-6-6, you can call them that, Frank Onyeka and Alex Iwobi, Sanusi, left wing back, right wing back, or Lionel, who can play actually on either side, former Chelsea man, and 2-8, you can call them, depends on the application. Ademola Lukman and Sam Chukwueze the start. That's who's not starting today. What's his name again? The guy that plays in the French league. Yeah, I'm correct. The number 9 Victor Osimhen, of course, for Ivory Coast. Hela starts today. The former, did he play for Newcastle? Was it Aston Villa? Okay, flanked by Grado, Adingra, single 6 there, Sherry, KCA, right 8, and also you have left 8 for Fana, 2 center backs, and Dika, Kusumu, is that Kusumu? And then Serge Aurier, who's also playing in the Premier League. And the game of we've started already. Let's pay attention to it and see how this pans out. But please, if you're just joining, keep dropping the likes on the stream, and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. The lineup we did yesterday, lineup prediction, got us about 10 subscribers, so that's super. And DJ is in the house. Big up to you, brother. He says a big up, Kachila. Looking forward to an excellent hope you're keeping well. I'm keeping well, bro. It's been crazy for me of late, but you know, Chelsea don't have too much to talk about. In terms of Chelsea, there aren't you can say there aren't too much to talk about, except for the fight, whether the manager stays or he goes between the fans. But nice to see you. And 2 a.m. Jay, nice to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you finding time to join the show. I hope our future striker has an excellent day. I hope so. But I'm not going to judge him by however today's game pan. You can say how he ends. Ivory Coast is at home. It's going to be a difficult one, but that's not to say we cannot beat them. We'll beat them in the group stage by a goal to nothing. So I'm not too concerned. So let's see. May the best side win. That's all I can say right now. But 2 a.m. Jay, nice to see you, brother. Coach, Martin, speak up, bro. I have to do this one. We didn't do the Blue Morning Show today, and that's because I was a bit under the weather. So yeah. Let's go. If you're just joining, please be kind to drop a like on the stream for us. Help us garner more likes. And if you haven't, do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We're getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. I think we're at 966 subscribers. I hope he does well. Coach, you're being impartial in this game. What do you want me to do? I have to back my home birth country, but I'm sure you heard me say, may the best side win. It's as simple as that. Yeah, I'm quite sure, Bobby. I'm quite sure you heard me say, may the best side win. Yeah, I have to back my birth country. It's as simple as that. But yeah, it's been an excellent AFCON competition so far. The games have been, especially from the knockout stages, have been top level, and I like that. So let me open the radar here. I think it would be better following it from the radar here than I'll be looking on my screen also here. Yep, keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes to go along. I appreciate you all finding the time to join the show. Let's see. That's when I joined. I heard you say may the best side win. Yeah, exactly. I have to say that, but deep down, you know, I truly do want my both country to win. Now give my man a break. Of course, he will back. Yeah, exactly. Tell him, my bro. Kachila, you're not back in Nigerians. I'm win, but at the same time, yeah, I hope my both country wins. It's as simple as that. Has Osimhen lived up? Yeah, I think he has. He doesn't have to score for that to be the case. He scored 2 goals that were cancelled, rightly so, I must say. But he's played for the team. He's not gone in for individual glory, which is something that is rare in most strikers of his ilk, for lack of a better language. I think he's an excellent player, and I like that in him. But the question I've always asked, with that behavior, well, Chelsea fans, you can say, should Chelsea sign him? Would Chelsea fans be patient with him, realizing he's playing for the team, that he doesn't have to, and given the way the manager likes to approach the game, he doesn't like his nines to be, he doesn't like a situation where the team channels all their goal scoring chances through a single individual once they get to the final third, and which means Osimhen, chances are he's not going to score up to 20 or the usual number of goals he scored for 3 years in a row right now, or 4 years in a row, if you get my point. Yeah, I would say he's a good player overall, but I have other questions with regards down to the manager's approach to the game and whether Chelsea fans will understand that, yeah, he's not going to be able to get us 20 or 25 goals per season, given the way the manager likes to approach the game. Let's go, people. Let's go. The game isn't settled yet. It's been one foul after the other. Let's see how. I think if let's give it around 15 minutes. 15 minutes into the game, probably will be settled at the time. But let's see how that goes. Let's go, people. Let's go. Sergio Aurier been traveling quite a lot, and now we'll be playing for Galatasaray. That's the thing, not a lot of goals, but good play. Yep. But we need a finisher, so I'm wondering. I think he's the guy. And again, we have to also consider how many chances that have been created for him, and the Nigerian coach. Jose Mourinho's best friends. I know a lot of people just learned that given Mourinho's interview. I think he's more of Mourinho's type of manager, very pragmatic in his approach. And you can say that has led to him, the team not creating too many chances for him. And yeah, but let's see. That was close for Ivory Coast, really. Sebastian Hill. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes to go along. I appreciate you all finding the time to join the show. Ivory Coast have been the better side so far in the game. I think I have to stop this and add it again so that we can also hear the commentary. Arsenal going toe-to-toe with us on the same. I didn't know that, but I see if we can match again. Except if they are willing to pay him more in terms of salary, maybe he'd go to them. Plus, they have most likely will have Champions League football, and I'm not too sure if we'd be able to achieve that by the end of the season. If we do, I'll take it. But if you ask me to stay, I'd say I'm not too sure. It's been a shaky start for both teams so far. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Coach, all Big Six teams won. We must, or else you will be cooked by your friends. On paper, we should be beaten as Crystal Palace. But yeah, the game is played over 90 minutes. But I think all teams, you can say, we've picked up form. Hopefully, we show that tomorrow. That I hope the manager doesn't change too much in terms of personnel on the pitch tomorrow. Yeah, if it doesn't change too much, I think we'll be all right. Yeah, Ivory Coast, they've been the better side so far. Let's see if that changes. But that's, you expect that usually at the beginning of every game. Wow, this guy Bassi, he's a tank. He's huge, but he's also very quick. We have 6 likes, people. Keep dropping the likes on the stream. Let's get as more likes as possible. Let's go, let's go, let's go. In my opinion, I think Ivory Coast have a lot of defensive players on the pitch, not too many attacking-minded players, in my opinion. Hello to you too, Tom. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you finding time to join. I want to hear from you. Are you nervous? Do you think would win? Nigeria will beat Ivory Coast? They are home, remember, but I want to hear what you have to say. Kachila, your thoughts on Enzo wanting Barcelona, possibly a swap deal involving Frankie de Jong? Do you believe? I think it's absolute horse nonsense. You should know that Barca can't even pay their players. They can't even pay their current players, and I'm quite sure they're not going to be able to pay Enzo. I think they are, you can say, amplifying that report. They're Barcelona. Let's call them Barcelona aligned Junos. They are amplifying those reports to see if we'd be interested in an exchange that will involve us taking Frankie de Jong from them and then taking Enzo Fernandez, and that's because we were interested in signing Frankie de Jong. So I'm not too concerned. I think it's absolute nonsense. And Enzo Fernandez, it's not like he's on a 5-year contract, or he's on 9-year contract. Actually, correct me if I'm wrong. All right, Summer, thanks for winning this one. Let's see. I'll take it if it do. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, so again, that doesn't mean that if he really wants to leave, he's not going to leave. Because if he wants to leave, he'd push to leave, and then the club will have no option than to let him go. But I don't think that's the case, really. We know that quite well. I think Barcelona, you can say those reports were, you could argue, a little too late because he had celebrated, showing that he wants to stay. Before they did that, the timing wasn't good for them. Maybe they had planned to do that when the initial rumors, you can say, emerged. They didn't go ahead with it, but a bit too late for them. I think it's absolute nonsense, in my opinion. It just doesn't make sense. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. The game is still too tight so far, too tight. Still not settled. But Ivory Coast, they've been on the front foot so far in the game. I hope that changes soon. We're how many minutes? I expect that to change in about 2 minutes or so. The quality of this year's tournament has surprised you. Yeah, it's been excellent, especially from the second round of, especially from the knockout stages of, yeah. Yeah, one-way traffic so far. Cote d'Ivoire has been on Nigeria so far in the game. But that has been, you can argue, Nigeria's approach throughout the competition. They don't keep the ball very direct. Once they get the ball, they aim to reach the opposition's half as soon as possible. And it has worked, actually. Wow. Ivory Coast they've been on. I expect the game to change right now. We're 17 minutes into the game, actually, and it's been all Ivory Coast. Wow, it's been all Ivory Coast. I hope that changes as soon as possible, and it hasn't. Oof. Yeah, it looks like it's balanced now. So let's see. The game has settled. Still not properly balanced out because I think they've had let's see, yep, 65 to 35 Nigeria's possession, so still not properly balanced yet. But the game has settled a bit. Ivory Coast have had one shot on target, Nigeria 0. Total shots 4 for Ivory Coast, Nigeria 0. Wow. Yeah, so let's see if that changes. It hasn't, it settled a bit, but not properly. My picture is like, let's say, a minute late. That was a risk. I think it's coming across as if the Nigerian players are a bit nervous. I have to say that. Yep, Nigeria have responded to life very sluggish. Probably, I'm not too sure. You must say Nigerians. You can say we're lucky that Africa's that they haven't scored because they've been in the front foot. But the game is balanced a bit, but still not properly balanced. As you can see, no single shot on target from the Nigerians. Not even a single shot, let alone any on target. But let's see what happens. Iwobi seems lost in this game. Let's see. Coach, how big do you think is the Nigerian support is in the stadium? I think a lot. Nigerians they travel a lot. So there's hardly a place where you go that you will not find Nigerians. I'm saying quite a lot. Yeah, but definitely a lot more Ivorians in the stadium than Nigerians. But there will be a lot, and plus traveling to that place won't cost much. But already, in terms of residents there that are Nigerians, there will be quite a lot. Yeah. I'm amazed, seriously amazed at the player that Olaina has become. He's done really well in this competition too. Very mature. And the good thing is that he can play on both flanks. On the left, he can play on the left, he can play on the right. Really, a lot of Nigerians on Ivory Coast, what's the pulling then? I'm not sure how to explain that. It's something that's very common with Nigerians, and there's a saying that if you go anywhere in the world and you don't find a Nigerian there, specifically from the Igbo tribe, then you should turn around and go. There's nothing for you there. You could argue, maybe, I'm not too sure if that's the case. You could say down to the conditions, living conditions in the country, people always seeking greener pastures wherever they can find one. Yeah, there are a lot of Nigerians in Ghana, South Africa. Name any country in Africa, you have Nigerians there. Yeah. Sebastian Haller is a player I like so much. Let's see, I'm always shocked at how Nigeria is. Those cities must be huge with lots of opportunities. There are lots of opportunities, but I think access to those opportunities are there, but access to those opportunities, you have to have a good connection to get some good opportunities. But that's not to say that there aren't people who doesn't have opportunities who's made it. There are a lot. I hate to you too, JC. Nice to see you. I appreciate you finding time to jump. Big up, coach. Planning to throw a party today if we win? I'm not too sure. Don't get me to promise something. Big in terms of population, yeah. I think that's just one of the most populous nations in Africa. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure the number right now, but it has always been huge. Oh, is it 200 million? The population right now. Yep. The last time I checked, it's growing really quick. I think it was 180. Yeah, so 200 million plus right now. Yeah. Nigeria forecast to overtake China by end of this century. Holy crap. I think Osimhen was overreacting there. That was not a foul. It was not an elbow. Looking like this will be one of those games. Wow. This one of those games that will end with at least one player getting a red card. That's to a third of the U.S. population, bigger than the most Western European countries, and it's got oil. Should be a superpower. Yeah, easier said than being the case. The card to the Nigerian coach. Yeah, I think it will calm down now. Sometimes you need to. I think he's just like Mourinho, and they're best of friends actually. Yeah, they're very good friends. The same approach, very pragmatic. Likes to be. You can say you can say culture that us versus them mindset. And you can argue he's done that with the Nigerian team. They've not been the most entertaining. Usually the Nigerian team is known to be the most entertaining in Africa, and actually one of the most entertaining in global football, but his approach is more pragmatic than the usual Nigerian coach is yeah, just wants to win. Sometimes likes to soak up the play position on a break. Osimhen looks like a Mourinho's. Yeah, he's a Mourinho's type of player. Yeah. It looks like this game will be won in the second half. Yeah, if we get Mourinho, Poch has been waffling all weekend about injuries, excuses. He feels hard done by the fans. I don't care what he thinks anymore. I have my opinion. I like that music, coach. Yeah, I had to again. I chose that one because it sounds such African music actually, and then YouTube. It was one of the ones that YouTube showed me, so I downloaded that one. What a break. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let me look at the numbers again. Ivory Coast is still on again from eye test, still the better side, 62% to Nigeria's 38. So just something. Yeah, reflective of what I've said about the Nigerian coach. Doesn't care much about keeping the ball or it being beautiful football. Just wants to win. Just it doesn't differ like his friend. That much like his friend Jose Mourinho. Need to play it a while walking in office. You can find it. Just search African music on YouTube. You'll find it. Maybe you can share it. It's origin. I didn't read the details. I just chose that one, download it, and I'm using it. Maybe I'll help you find the name. No. Jerry Z is different. JC is different. Nigeria hasn't played anything in this half. They've been outplayed. They've been outplayed, and the talent is there. It's just the manager's approach. And that's the sort of thing you get from Mourinho. Just to say, yeah, definitely we're losing to Ivory Coast, but yeah, you get it. JC is a legend. Everything else is a counterfeit. I wouldn't say it's new, and that's because I used it last season. Maybe at the time, it was just for promo sake that it was on YouTube. Last year, actually, I used it last season. Yep. Maybe it was just on YouTube for promo reasons. It may be new if the artist released it as an LP right now, but I'm not too sure anyway. Let's go. What? See what happened? My goodness, El Capito, William Truss Ekong. What? The defender? He has to be Nigeria's top scorer right now. Yep, the English-born Nigerian. I think English-born, yep. Wow. I was expecting a reply like this from JC. Very unpredictable. I love JC. He's my bro. I have to be honest. Yeah, El Capito, he's been excellent. Takes penalties for the country and also scores good headers. And I don't want to see Didier drop us a face. And it's not over. If the game half ends 1-0, then it's going to be even more difficult for Ivory Coast. And if you remember, I just told you guys, we have the talent to be the most entertaining. Nigeria does have the talent to be the most entertaining in terms of football in this competition, but the manager is not his thing. He's just like his best friend, Jose Mourinho. He wants to capitalize on the slightest of spaces or opportunities he gets against the opposition. It's not about how long we kept the ball or how much because we have dazzlers in this team. Lots of talent. Kelechi Iheanacho is still on the bench. There's also an Eiffel Tower in this guy that played in the Belgian league and played in the Premier League one season or the other. So he doesn't want to entertain. He just wants to win, just like Mourinho. I hope we keep the lead finish the half with the lead. I think that will go a long way because Ivory Coast will be all out to get a goal right now. And this man, the way he set up the team, he will suck up the pressure and hit them on a break. And Nigeria, we have the pace there. Let's see how this ends. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. And also, please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I appreciate you all finding time to join. This particular channel is getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. It should be 967. But William Trust Ekong, he's been an excellent leader for the country, and I applaud him. Wenger is in the stands there with Infantino there, and I want to celebrate Nigeria's goal, and just then they showed Drogba's face. You had to respect him, didn't you? You had to respect the legendary Didier Drogba. This guy Frank Onyeka, the Nigeria 6, is a tank. Plays for I think Nottingham Forest. Is it Nottingham Forest or Brentford? Or Frank Onyeka, is it Brentford? I think Brentford. He's done really well. He has the power, knows how to unsettle opposition players. Yeah, the Super Bowl, US Super Bowl is actually in Las Vegas today, and it's like 15 minutes, not up to 15 minutes actually. Yeah, 15 minutes, around 12-15 minutes drive from my home, but it's not a game that I'm interested in really. Yeah, and I will now pour a glass of wine to that now. Okay. Wasn't a good night for me last night, man. Oof. Headache, everything. Why? I don't know. Maybe I need to go see my doctor again in the coming weeks. And you're not going? No, I'm not going. I don't follow that sport. A lot of my friends do, but I don't. I have to be honest with you. It's not a game I like. Yeah. Down there, what's it called again? Where Chelsea played, and I went to that game. But no, it doesn't. I don't. It's not something I don't follow that game. I know it's huge here in Canada too. I know it's huge, but I don't follow it. I don't even know the rules. In all honesty. Oh, thank you. What a careless giveaway there by, I think that was Bassi. I think that's how you spell it. You see, I don't even know how it's spelled. Actually, I have to be honest. I don't pretend I know. I don't follow that game. I don't. The closest I followed, you can say, baseball, which I don't like that much either. Yeah, it's a good sport, but I grew up football all my life. It's been football even before I came to the States. Football. And I became, at the age of, you can say, at the age of, 22, 24, I was a coach until, until I came to the United States. That should be a yellow card for her because he knew exactly what he was doing. I don't know how to pronounce his last name correctly. Hopefully we'll end this half like this. What a thumping header there from Trust Ekong. The Ivory Coast players were busy you can say trying to settle him. They were on him, about 2-3 players on him actually, and Truce Aikon took advantage of that. Yep. Let's go. The battle there with Osimhen. Yeah. Fight it out. Yep. That shouldn't be a foul. That shouldn't be a foul. That shouldn't be a foul. Osimhen bullied the guy, but that shouldn't be a foul, really. Rugby is in Europe is better. In US, the players are all covered in plastics. Yeah, protection. Because a lot of research you can say go into the sports to ensure that people don't suffer from I think it was a Nigerian doctor actually that did the research and produced, you can say, telling evidence that football leads to concussion. I think you might have seen the movie too. That has led to them finding more ways to ensure that the players are properly protected and not get sick when that happens. The referee is high. He's not letting. Yeah, he's not. I think you can say too sensitive to my liking. Hey, the blue. If again, big up, brother. I appreciate you. I want this half to end like this. If it does, it will go a long way for Nigeria. 4 minutes at the time for the first half. We're getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers for this particular channel. This will go a long way. Again, just doing my best, and the plan is to get some people. You say agree on incentives, or for lack of a better language, there, or compensations maybe, so that they'd be willing to do more to grow the other channel while I focus on this one to get it going, because this has a lot more potential, because it's not too niched like Chelsea Perspective. This is broad football in general. I love them both. I love Chelsea Perspective even more, but it's too much. Everything, doing everything alone. And my bro, the reason why that came to mind is that my bro, the Bluetooth game, has been pivotal to how much, reminding me that this particular channel needs more. It's a Osimhen injured. He hasn't even got to Chelsea yet. No, I don't think he's injured. But I think he's playing with some sort of injury. I'm not too sure, because there were reports that he wasn't going to play Nigeria's last game. But he played anyway. Yeah, he's he's proper Chelsea, right? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. This guy, Bassi, he's an excellent player. Bassi plays in the Premier League right now, but he played for Ajax too. He's a fine player. He's powerful, he's quick. You can muscle him out off the ball easily. But I have to say, again, I'm more impressed for the progress that Olaina has made for himself. All the travels to Italy, back to the Premier League again. 2 clubs in the Premier League, I think, in total. He's an intelligent player overall. Ahmed Musa, pace machine. It will come when Mourinho's car will be in the parking lot. That was Jesus Christ. This guy, he deserves a red card. He knew exactly what he was doing. Let's see if the referee checks this or not. I get it. The first half has ended, but he deliberately set his elbow for the guy to run into it. He should be red carded. It doesn't matter whether the half has ended. I think they should look at it. He should face some sort of punishment, in my opinion. Yeah, that's starting 11 against Aston Villa. 70% of those players have been available all season. The first time he got the setup right and probably had the cojones to drop some players. So let's look at how the half ended. Nigeria, just more clinical, you could argue, but I've always known that's the way the man likes to approach the game. And here's the thing, if you want to talk about how the man's approach, the striking resemblance of his approach to Mourinho's approach, Nigeria, I don't think if there's any game, I think it's only in one game, on one occasion that Nigeria have scored more than a goal per game. That's his approach. Doesn't care. It doesn't have to be beautiful. He just wants to win. That's something he has in common with Jose Mourinho, and it's worked so far. Nigeria has not been, even though the talent is there, but Nigeria hasn't been the most entertaining side. So let's look at it. Ball possession, Nigeria's 35% to Ivory Coast 65%. But if you ask me, Nigeria has more talent to be the more entertaining side, to keep the ball even more than Ivory Coast. But that's not how the man operates. XG, Ivory Coast is 0.63 to Nigeria's 0.10. That show you, yeah. And total shots, 9 up for Ivory Coast to Nigeria's 2. Shots on target, Ivory Coast has 3 on target. Nigeria has 1 on target. Big chances, 2 for Ivory Coast, 0 for Nigeria. Big chances missed, Ivory Coast missed 2. It's not over yet. Chances that they're capable of coming back and winning this game. Fouls committed, 12 for Nigeria and 7 for Ivory Coast in total. This is something that's also, reflective of how the fact that, he doesn't differ that much from Mourinho. Corners 1, Ivory Coast has 4 in total, but Nigeria are winning. And Tristan Ekong, the highest rated player, 7.5 rated in total. Ivory Coast has been cornered. But I must say, I think he needs to change something around. I get it. It's his approach to always, you can say, to soak up the pressure and try to hit the opposition on the break, but he needs to change it around. Ivory Coast are at home, and the home crowd will still be behind them and will still be vociferous. And if Nigeria doesn't change anything, they're capable of coming back and winning the game. So he should plan well. Coach, your goalkeeper, he's a bit like a sumo fighter. Yeah, it doesn't look like a goalkeeper, but he's excellent. He's been better than was it the younger goalkeeper we have on the bench. He's made a lot of high-profile mistakes. At some point, I started questioning whether he's taking bribes behind the scenes from bet and from guys that bet to let him go. But Nwabali has been excellent. I think I know the meaning of that. Nwabali. I'm not going to talk about that now. Coach, this is AFCON. Red card challenges are regarded as an outstanding passage of. No, but did you see the play in question? I think that guy, that's a red card offense because he was deliberate. He saw, who was that? I can't quite remember. I think it was Sanisu or so coming. He did set his elbow on papers. And for me, I think they should do something about that. But I get where you're coming. Vic is in the house. Nice to see you, Vic. Sanusi, the left back needs to left back or left wing back, given the structure, needs to press higher and deliver good crosses for Osimhen. Yep. I was telling Bobby in the chat there that Osimhen, I get it. He's missed a few and he's scored 2 that were cancelled. But the truth remains, they're not creating too many for him. They're not playing to his strength, but that's not to say he's not being effective. He's being effective at keeping the opposition defenders occupied while others do the damage. And if you see the corner kick that Tristan Ekong scored, the focus was on him. They actually brought him down. They weren't paying too much attention enough attention to Tristan Ekong, forgetting that he can be an excellent header of the ball. And yeah, he did that with intent. Lobbed it over. You can say, I don't know whether to call that a lob, but placed it where the goalkeeper couldn't reach it. He read the goalkeeper's position at the time. But Vic, nice to see you, and I appreciate you finding time to join the show. In the Premier League, yes, it's a red card, but in AFCON, it's an assist. I think here's something. Adverse. I did see, again. I saw somebody post something to the effect of AFCON teaching the Premier League how to use how to use VAR to a great effectively. And believe me, they've done that. Yep. But in the Premier League, the you can say the VAR is just there for the sake of it. But that's, by the way, keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes to go a long way. And if you look at this game, you could argue could have been easily Ivory Coast to 3-0 and I was going to say Chelsea and Nigeria. 3-0 to Ivory Coast. But let's see. The average has worked so far, but I think he needs to change things around a bit. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. 968 subscribers. We're getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. So I hope we get that as soon as possible. And the lineup, Nigeria versus Ivory Coast, AFCON 2023 final predicted lineup. Has 2,100 views, and it's going. You can say it gained around 10, I think, 11 subscribers in total. And so that did well. And lineup predictions during the World Cup helped the soccer perspective get around 800 plus subscribers. Come on, let's go, Nigeria. Fear they catch me. I'm not gonna lie you. Fear they catch me. So, but let's see what happens. I know we can beat them, but the manager, he has to change things around a bit. Shouldn't use the same approach, because they were on us. They weren't just clinical. They had 9 shots and 3 of them on target. 4 corner kicks to Nigeria's 1. He needs to change things around a bit, and probably more importantly, be careful so he doesn't get a second yellow card. Let's go, people. Let's go. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. 13 likes in total. That's not easy. I appreciate that. Let's get the likes up. We can do a lot better than just 13 likes. I don't know why the analytics for this particular show isn't shown here on YouTube. I'm not sure why that is the case. It's annoying, really. I have to be honest. I know the man probably will be on the phone. I don't know. That's me assuming that he'd call Mourinho and ask for advice on how to see off this game. I think I've seen him make defensive changes when you think it capitalize on the fact that Nigeria is leading and that the opposition need to come out to get a goal. Keep dropping the likes on the stream, people. The likes do go a long way. We're getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers on this particular channel. Let's make that happen, people. I know we can. El Capito, William Troost-Ekong. What a player he's been. I'm trying to make a quick YouTube shot I have to change this. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. All right. See you too at the Bluetooth again, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you finding time to join us. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I still can't stop laughing. Jay saying that, yeah, he wanted to celebrate the goal and then they showed Drogba's face. Yeah, and that's hilarious from Jay. And you wanted to respect him, right? Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. I'm trying to make a YouTube short for the goal. Ooh, that doesn't work. Okay, it works. Could you visit Nigeria often? I haven't since the passing of my dad, which is 2 years ago. I haven't, and it's not a place I want to go as soon as. Yeah, not now. It's not looking good there. Yeah, let's see what else we have here. Keep dropping likes on the stream. Sorry to Drogba in advance. His country would take the L today. It hasn't ended yet, Vic. Don't jinx it. Don't do that, don't jinx it. Let the game finish first. I want to try and finish this as quickly as possible and release it. So change the score line. Text, which is 1-0 Nigeria. Please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please kindly do so to help us grow. We're getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. Right now, it's 968 subscribers, I think. Yep, that's the case. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let me what minutes did this score that goal? 38 minutes. Ekong. I need to improve my goal graphics. I can have somebody that will just do it immediately. The goal is scored. I think it will go a long way. Ekong, 38 minutes. Yeah, that's correct. Let's go. Let's go, people. Let's go. Just give me a second, guys. I need to get my charger to take care of something here. I'll be right back in a few seconds. Obi, you don't do this when I'm recording, and I lost that when you instantly go downstairs. Go. What's something people have to pay? One, what's something where they don't find? The African is that two, a buying it. Yes.
Daddy?
Just go. I'm busy. Go.
Which app can we only go to? Because I don't want to go to YouTube.
Netflix.
Netflix?
Yeah.
Netflix?
Yeah, go Netflix. Yeah. Close the door.
Video? Can we go?
Let's go. The second half is started already. Let's see if Ivory Coast will keep the momentum, try and get an equalizing goal. Whether Nigeria will score more, you never know. It's football; anything can happen. But the fact that Nigeria finished the half with a goal a goal up, that's a huge advantage. Let's see if they will capitalize on that, because surely Ivory Coast, they would risk a lot to get an equalizing goal. And if they get an equalizing goal, if momentum will be on their side, and it'd be difficult for them, for Nigeria to cope. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope the manager makes good changes there and ensure that Nigeria keeps the momentum going. They've not been the better side, but they've been the most clinical. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that elbow, it was deliberate. He should get at least a yellow card. I'm not too sure why that isn't the case. Let's go, people. Let's go. 12 likes in total. I think because they've gotten away with a lot of fouls here, but I'm not too sure what the officials are doing. It doesn't look like they're paying much attention to. Yeah. Dirty, what you could call dirty behavior of the Ivory Coast players. Good defending there, lineup. Let's go, people. Let's go. Still, Ivory Coast are still in the second half. They've been the better side so far. The difference is just Nigeria has scored and they haven't. You can say that's what really matters. But then again, wow, that was close. That was close. How did Bassi stop that, man? Because the goalkeeper was nowhere near that space where he played that ball. Could have just gone in easily. Mwabali, not Mwabili. Yeah, it looks good, yeah. I hope that's not a penalty. I want to see that again. Not too yet. From what the commentator is saying, not a penalty, but you never know. The referee can do anything they want. Let's see what happens. You look out for Sergio Aurier. No. That was a clear dive. That was a dive. He did not even touch him. That was a dive. What's his name? The Nigerian player was already on the ground. He stepped on the ankle of the Nigerian player and then fell. Yeah, but no penalty. It shouldn't be a penalty. If that's a penalty, then what's the VAR doing? Because the VAR has all the angles that us, the viewers, were seeing. 55 minutes into the game, it's Nigeria 1, Ivory Coast 0, but the better side. Ivory Coast have been the better side, I have to be honest there. But Nigeria were the most clinical in the first half and has a goal to the name. So if the game continues like this, I'm not too sure what's going to happen. Ivory Coast, they've created good chances and they haven't made the most of it. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, the Nigerian coach changes something to sort the issue, because Ivory Coast have been the better side, just as they were the better side in the first half. If you ask me, I'd say really Ivory Coast, they have too many defensive players on the pitch, and that's an issue. Yep, I have to agree. Good change there. What's his name? His Samuel Chukwueze has been he's not been in the game. Been ineffectual. Let me speak like Roger there. Hopefully, yeah, Moses Simon. I think he's capable of doing even better. But let's see what he does. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 58 minutes into the game, Nigeria 1, Ivory Coast 0. And I have to be honest here, the best side isn't the winning side, isn't winning right now. Nigeria has just been the more clinical of the two sides, but Ivory Coast has been the better side through the duration of this game so far. That's careless there from Iwobi. He got the ball. He got the ball. Onyeka got the ball, so I'm not sure what the referee is doing there. I think the pressure, it's a lot. The Nigerian manager, he has to change more than just Samuel Chukwueze to get Nigeria going in this game. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. KSA is in too much space. Yep, but too much in a hurry to take that. Yep. Feels like Ivory Coast will score anytime now, and if they don't, yeah, let's see what happens. But I need the Nigerian coach to make more changes. I think we need to change more than just Samuel Chukwueze that he's done already. Yeah, because this cannot continue like this. If it continues, we will concede, and if they score, they say they have the momentum, and chances are they score a second. A great header, but Nigeria leaving it dangerously. Yeah, I have to say that. Yeah. You can say the Nigerian approach is, for me, in my opinion, way too casual. But at the same time, we will have to remember that Ivory Coast, they are at home, so you expect them to be the team to pressure Nigeria even more. But the Nigerian manager, he hasn't done much to change things. Yeah, for 67 possession for Ivory Coast, 12 shots in total to Nigeria's 2, 4 shots on target to Nigeria's 1. So yeah, Nigeria, yep, go Frank Kessie 1-1. 1-1. So yeah, there you go. And they probably gonna go ahead to win this one. Yeah. Yep, just after DJ was saying Nigeria is living dangerously. Yeah. Let's see what happens now. They will have the momentum, and chances are they will score another goal. Yeah, I seen him there, yeah. Yeah, he's a fine player. Everybody knows that. Yeah. Yeah, it was obvious. It was a long time. It's been a long time coming, and the Nigerian coach, he hasn't changed much to stop that from happening. Wow, but in that angle, the goalkeeper should be stopping that, really. Yep, the goalkeeper should be standing there. He should be stopping that goal. Yeah, what happened? He saw it. Let me see that again. Okay. His captain may have blocked his view, but yeah. Yeah, that's where my concern comes in. They get an equalizing goal, they have the momentum, chance that they score a second too. But let's see what happens. If a striker costs 150 million, he should probably be more of a threat in a game like this. But strikers thrive when you create chances for them. That's the thing. I think you know that one already. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. How? Wow. Poor marking in the first place, but the goalkeeper should be stopping that. Yeah, zone marking gone wrong indeed. Looks like this is looking like a game that will be decided on penalties, but let's see. Let's see if Ivory Coast doesn't win it. Yeah, let's see. Jean-Luc Rossetti. What club again in the Premier League did he play for? I can't quite remember. I think the Nigerian manager needs to make more changes. The pressure is just too much and it's dangerous. The Iwobi is looking tired in this game. He should be. I think he should be taking off. But how long you been in the US? What drew you? It's not something I'm going to talk about here, really. I've been in the US for more than 13 years, but it's not something I want to talk about here. More than 15 years, actually. I mean, again, more important, it's a transit city. I'm not staying here forever, but it's something I really do not want to talk about here. It's a transit city. Yeah, a transit city, like I told you. Desert golf is great. This is the first time I'm hearing about that. Really, I have to be honest. That was a serious play there from Hayla, but just wide. Yeah, I'll try it. Yeah, definitely. Just let me know. Kelechi Hanacho coming on. A good change. Abidjan. Ooh. I think this guy knew exactly what he was doing. He just wanted to hurt us, man. Yep, 2-1 Ivory Coast. Yep, the pressure. If they equalize it, have the momentum, and that's it. I think this game ends 2-1. Yeah, it's believable. They've been on the front foot. But yeah, could have been the first half could have ended actually 3-0 Ivory Coast. Now, big up Ty. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Joseph Yobo and Juan Kwakano. Fine finish there by Hela. Just stick your foot out. That was poor from Trustek on how well he's done in this competition. That was a really, really poor from him. Yeah, it has worked. Yeah. The new management has really worked for them. Yep. And it's looking like they're going to win it. Except if Nigeria gets an equalizing goal, then that's it. Yeah. But it'd be difficult. Let's see. I'd be shocked if Ivory Coast allows that to happen. No, I know it's about 7 minutes more, and I don't think there'll be so much added time. Practically over. They're at home. Their fans will be even louder right now. The Nigerian coach didn't change much on time. You could see, if you followed the game from the start, you could see the goal coming. If anything, I don't know if they have the pace to like hit Nigeria on the break, but if they can, it worked for them. Good defending there from Basi. I mean, you could say that, but I have to say, you could say he's actually carried the team, even though he hasn't scored that much. He's led, in my opinion, but it's not looking good. I think Ivory Coast to win it. It'd be difficult for them not to win it at home. They're the host nation. They are more. So let's see what happens. Yeah, that's why we talked about the new manager bounce. They sacked their manager. Yeah. Too little, too late. He should have made the changes early in the second half. Yeah, Nigeria didn't have enough attacking threats. They led 1-0 before the break. Should have changed a lot, and could have won this game easily. But he didn't. Why isn't this highlighting? Okay. I was going to give anyone. I'm glad Hela. Good to see him healthy and thriving. Yep, given what he's gone through, he's a fine player. But I have to say the Nigerian coach now. These are the changes that the changes he should have made earlier on in the second half to have more attacking threats, but he didn't do that until Nigeria conceded. Yeah, that was so close by Kalechi. He did well. He should have come on earlier. I have given up. I said, if it happens, I'll take it, but I've given up. I think Ivory Coast they will win this one. Yep, 7 minutes. The Nigerian manager he didn't make the changes he's supposed to make on time, so but no excuses. The better side, since the start of the game, they're winning. I think it's over in my opinion. If he changes, I'll take it. Yeah, I don't know why. We've seen Drogba, we've seen Kanu, we've seen Joseph Yobo, we've seen Solomon Kalou. We haven't seen him, and I don't know why. Yep. I think all the players are tired. I know. Again, they're all tired anyway. It ends 2-1. That's what I think will happen. I don't see this game ending any other way. Yep, it ends Ivory Coast 2-1 to Nigeria 1. The Nigerian coach didn't do his job. His Mourinho approach cost us. A deserved win for Ivory Coast, no question. No, the better side won. Honestly, we have on paper you can see we have more talent, but the manager didn't do his job. He wanted to be overly pragmatic, in my opinion. Should have brought on more attacking-minded players in the second half, but he didn't do that. No worries, bro. That's it. He ends 2-1 Ivory Coast, a deserved win for them. They did well. What they've come through. The fact that they nearly didn't make it to the second round from the after the group stages, so it's a deserved win for them. Congratulations to them; they deserve to win. They were the better side on the day, no question about that. So nothing. I don't feel bad about anything. So thank you so much, guys, for finding the time to join me. It ended Ivory Coast 2, Nigeria 1. That was going to be it's always going to be the case, given that Nigeria ended the first half leading by a goal to nothing, and the manager didn't do much to change things around. He ended the way he did. So 2-1 Ivory Coast, a deserved one for them. Congratulations to them. Thank you, Ty. Hey, sorry, Kuchila, bad luck. But no, not bad luck. Nope. The Ivory Coast deserve to win. They were the better side. You can argue on paper we have better. Nigeria has better players, but yeah, the manager didn't do his work. Could have been the first Portuguese manager to ever win the African Cup of Nations, but I think he was too pragmatic. It was not enough forward thinking for him. Nigeria had no business losing, even though, yeah, he patched the bus too early and patched the bus throughout the game, actually. Even when he should have made, you can say, offensive changes. The fact that Ivory Coast, they were going to come out to try to get an equalizing goal, he didn't do much of that. He still kept defending, so overly too pragmatic. And I'm not shocked. That's something you get for somebody who, you could say, doesn't differ that much from Jose Mourinho. Yeah. No service. Yeah, that's how I see it. I'm gonna go. I'm very hungry right now. The lost in help. But congratulations to Ivory Coast, a deserved win. And I've always known the fact that they survived that scare of not making it to the knockout stages. It would be difficult for them not to win it. I think I have a tweet actually saying something to that effect. But that's, by the way, congratulations to them. They deserve to win. Hopefully, Osimhen will be too mad that he's not going to listen to Didier Drogba. All right, people. See you guys next time. I appreciate you all finding time to join the show. God bless us all, and cheers.